so you were told to call me, and you're in Chilicothe prison, right?
Yeah, I'm actually in Chilicothe, not far from you. I'm on death row.
You are?
Yeah.
I didn't know they had death row there.
Yeah, they did. Well, it used to be back in death row used to be at Mansfield.
Yeah.
Mansfield Correctional, and then most of death row was moved to the Ohio State Penitentiary after that in 2005.
Yeah.
Except for anybody that was like mental health. But then eventually, they moved all of the guys on death row here to Chilicothe. So
this call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
Okay.
It's not bad here.
How long have you been there?
Well, I got arrested on this case November 10th of 1993. So I'm going on 22 years being locked up.
Man, and so a girl from my Facebook told you that we're in the Name of Justice organization. Did she tell you that?
Oh, yeah, she actually sent me a printout. That's how I got your phone number, because the printout she sent me had your email and phone number on it and stuff.
Wow.
Hey, can I ask you something real quick? Are you on a speakerphone?
Well, yeah, sometimes when people behind bars call me, because when I was behind bars I had no voice and I had no one, to really hear me. I record many people from prison and jail call me and tell me their stories, and so that you guys have a voice. That's why I do that. So yes, I'm recording you because I wanted to give you a voice.
It's sometimes. I ask that sometimes when you use a speakerphone, when we talk to somebody on a speakerphone, sometimes it reverberates. It's hard to hear because we actually hear. It's different here because we have once it was in your house you can buy them. There's those little AT&T wire cordless phones.
Yeah.
We don't have an actual payphone on the wall. We have little cordless phones we can use just take right into our cell. Because I'm in my cell right now. I just came in my cell because the nurse is on the range, and I can't be out on the range when the nurse is in here.
Oh, is that because of death row, or is that because when I was in prison, all of our phones were on the wall, like you said, like a payphone?
Yeah, it's just because of the way that this place was built. It was different, so they just have that little mobile phone. And, it's cool. But I'll tell you, man, it's been great since on April 1st when the phone calls went down.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's been such a blessing because I've been able to talk to people more often. I mean, it's just great. It's long overdue. It was definitely long overdue, and time for them to do that.
Yeah, it's a money-making nightmare, that phone system, but they finally got held accountable, and they did the right thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how they were forced to do the right thing, but I'm glad that they were. Now, what do you do in that prison? Because you're on death row to get... Is there any rehabilitation at all for you?
Oh, well, my appeals are done with. I mean, the prosecutors in my case filed a motion to request an execution date for me. So, that sucks. But, I don't think all the ones that are scheduled, for next year are even going to happen. Because there's so much of a controversy over it right now. Eventually they're going to get rid of the death penalty, but I'm hoping I'm still alive when they do.
I am not for playing God. I am not for the death penalty. I don't know what... I did have one lady on death row in my prison at Ohio Reformatory for Women, and it was really weird because some of the lifers... I lived in a lifer cottage. You need to get my book. But I dedicate my book to the lifers and the long-time offenders who taught me gratitude.
Teresa told me about your book. She said, she actually said that's another thing that me and you have in common because I'm a writer too. I've written 3 novels and 5 screenplays.
Oh, wow. I wish my book could become a screenplay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them all published as ebook. But I actually have something I wanted to ask you was...
So this is how it sounds on death row. Are you embarrassed that you...
Say what?
I'm telling my friend Melissa about that this is what it sounds like, when you're in your dorm and on death row. I can't even imagine that.
As funny as this may sound, though, things could still be worse for me, you know. But no, I want to know if I could send you letters. Teresa sent me. I didn't have an address for you.
Oh, okay. So you want to write me or send me something?
Yeah, I can send you letters because I mean I don't get a lot of money in, you know, so I can't call that often. But I'm a very prolific writer. I write a lot. So
okay. Well, know that.
I enjoy writing letters.
I don't know what your crime was. I'm not going to judge you. Are you innocent or guilty? Do you mind saying?
Right.
Are you guilty of what you did?
I can't hear you.
I asked if you were guilty of your crime.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm not. I did take part in it. I terribly regret it, too.
I'm sure you do. So you've been there, what, 20-some years?
No, I've been...
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
I've been locked up almost 22 years. There was never an issue about the guilt in my case or anybody else's. I mean, me and my co-defendants, we all confessed.
Okay, that's good. That's good to confess. Well, at the end of the day, I'm so busy. I'm literally a prisoner's rights activist. I make no money. I knew when I was coming home from prison I was going to be working for